Welcome everybody back to the Figure Kit Garage, fellow resin heads and kit builders. Brent Krug back with another out-of-the-box review. The 5 kits you see on the table are the latest offering from Blackheart Models. Some of these kits have been around for a while and some of these are more recent. But altogether, these are from the MicroMania line that George Stevenson offers, and they are amazing kits at an amazing price. I meant to do this video last week, but after I got the Tooth Fairy video done, life got in the way and I had to abandon that idea. So I apologize to George for not getting this out sooner. But these are some fantastic kits from 3 really amazing sculptors, and we're going to start off with Lilly Munster. Lilly Munster was sculpted by Ryan Gunther, and it's based on the likeness of actress Yvonne DiCarlo from the classic television series, and he did a beautiful job, even getting the detail in her dress, her necklace, all the little stitching around that collar. You know, really beautiful. She's 1/7 scale, 3 inches tall, 6 inches overall with the base, and of course the Blackheart logo on the front or back, however you decide to display it. But Lilly Munster, great addition, alongside Morticia and Vampira. You know, fantastic ladies line. Then we have the Mummy Princess Amunet. This is based off of actress Sofia Boutella in the 2017 reboot of The Mummy. That was supposed to be part of their dark universe that wound up really not going anywhere because the movie did not do that good. This was done by Joe Simon. And as usual, Joe does a fantastic job, even getting the hieroglyphics in her cheeks, her chin, and her forehead, and the upper part of her chest. The detail on that is just, it's ridiculous how beautiful that looks. And it's kind of hard to see, but she does have the split eyeballs as she did in the movie. That was the one part about the movie I thought was really creepy, was the way her eyes looked. But an amazing kit altogether. Again, the Blackheart base, the same as Lilly's. And she's also 1/7 scale, 3 inches tall, 6 inches with the base. Both of these busts retail at $30 plus $12 shipping. And George does a fantastic job of getting these out as soon as he can, wraps them up really well, packs them safely, so I can't really argue with that. Then we have Oda Nobunaga, figure out of historical Japan. This was also sculpted by Joe Simon. He's 1/8 scale, 7 inches tall with the base, and he's $32.50 with $12 shipping. And Joe did an amazing job of capturing a man who is known and widely regarded as the first great unifier of Japan. He was the head of the Oda clan and began a war with other daimyos to unify Japan in the 1560s. So, you know, great historical figure. Just the detail in that armor is crazy. And he comes with his katana and wakizashi at his side. Those are 3D printed. I believe they're 3D printed. They could be cast, but I'm not seeing any seam lines in any way, shape, or form. I do believe they are 3D printed. But if you can see this, the detail in the wrappings on that handle, that is nuts. I'd have to believe these are 3D printed. Even the Sageo or the Ito on his scabbards, just that level of detail is nuts. And you can even see the detail on the Tsuba on his swords. Just amazing detail all the way around. That was definitely one that I wanted. Was not going to pass that up. And then we have Smaug, who everybody should know from a certain film series, Smaug the Terrible. This was sculpted by Michael Berglund. Try to get him in focus so you guys can see all the little details that Mike was able to get in this face. Even has that evil grin all the way around. I mean, Mike just really captured the essence of the character. Even a little scale detail on the bottom side on his chin. I mean, my God, that's just amazing work. And it will require putty work and sanding to get the neck to fit on the back of the head. And some trimming of a little bit of flashing, but that's negligible for something like this. And he measures, let me check my notes. He's 4.5 inches tall. I should say 4.5 inches long. 6 inches with the base. Might be a little bit off on the measurement. I do apologize. But it's an amazing kit of this character. And what I love about this is his base is done differently with the Blackheart logo. All the stonework detail that Mike sculpted into this really adds a nice little essence to the character overall. And it takes that Blackheart logo and blends it in beautifully. Really, really cool. And last but certainly not least, we have Moff Gideon from a certain faraway galaxy. This is a 1/6 scale bust in 4 pieces. Also done by Joe Simon. And he was $60 plus $12 shipping. Oops, knocking things over here. I apologize for that. But beautiful likeness to actor Giancarlo Esposito, who played the character in the series. The detail in his outfit. You know, and this was digitally sculpted, but traditionally molded and cast in resin. As you can see by the little layer lines, those can be sanded down really gently. Really beautiful detail overall. All the little tchotchkes on his uniform. The hair details. This is an amazing likeness. Beautiful job. And in the right hand for Gideon, the glove he wears. Again, all the little details. Quilting around the end of the gauntlet. And then the lower part of the hilt of the saber he possesses in season 2 of the series. And the other part of that has been 3D printed in a translucent bluish gray resin. You know, really beautifully detailed, spot on to the actual weapon that'll fit in his hand like so. And let's see if I can get that right hand fitted on there properly. And he does come with the typical round base, as with all the characters in the series have. Try and fit him on here. Hold 1 second. Now let's see if I can get that saber to stand up without falling over. Yeah, operative words. Let's see. And there we have Gideon. Beautiful piece. Another great addition to that collection. Can't speak. Well, now his arm's going to come off. Saber blade weighed it down too much. Can't speak highly enough of this MicroMania series that George began years ago. He's really taken it a lot farther than I expected. Become quite popular with a lot of the miniature painters all around the world, and rightfully so. He's been amping up these characters. I can't deny it. He's got a lot more coming. Contact information for Blackheart models will be down in the comments below. If any of these strike your fancy or any of the others you see on the website, place an order. George Stevenson has some of the best customer service out there. I have not heard one complaint from anybody who's bought from George about shipping times, prices, or anything otherwise. George has always been one of the straightest shooters in this hobby, and I don't think that's ever going to change. So for this review of Lilly Munster, the Mummy Princess, Smaug, Oda Nobunaga, and Moff Gideon from Blackheart Models, sculpted by Ryan Gunther, Joe Simon, and Mike Berglund. This has been the Figure Kit Garage. Everybody stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Build a kit.